Hey guys, welcome back. How y'all been? I have an interesting last 2 weeks. First of all, I'm doing something a little bit different this go around. So, nothing too different. I'm here to always talk about mental health and how to feel better, and I'm always here. Blah 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 blah. But like, the only difference is that this time, instead of talking about the characters for at least this episode onward, you can tell me in the comments how y'all feel. I'm gonna tell you a little bit more about what's been going on my end. So, the last 2 weeks been crazy. I'm pretty sure y'all have been experiencing the same thing, unless some of y'all are dealing with happiness and fortuitous moments in your life. That's great. Kudos to y'all and many blessings. My mental health like really had gone down the last 2 weeks, and for the most part in my life, bad guy, get out of my way. Shades. I think that I pretty much had some sort of feeling in my life to where like I was growing weary, right? And like in my weariness is that like a lot of my lifestyle has been feeling numb. I'll go that way. And by feeling numb, I feel that like lately I feel like one thing after another, my life has been experiencing the same happiness and tragedies and passion. Seems like, everything seems to be just rinse and repeat. And I know that most people will probably be like, yeah, that's life, and go on with that, right? But for me, unlike some others, and maybe some of y'all can understand how I feel and understand my pain, but I feel like, when I connect the dots from one end of my timeline, from the course of the day to weeks to months and years, it just seems so there's like a disconnect coming from this end of where like I go out to eat, I come back home, and then I live on my life, and it's like, yeah, that's, I feel a disconnect there, and I'm like, well, this is life, and it seems so meaningless, I guess you can say. Now, don't misunderstand what I'm trying to say. I'm not gonna do anything crazy, if you get what I'm saying. But what I want to say is that like meaningless, and that like I was like, is this life? Is this all life has to offer? And I've been having those kind of incidences time again in my life. And it's kind of due to like that like at a young age my mom was taken from me. She passed away through cancer, and I was like 14, 15, and then like now, and then my dad passed away in 2018 Christmas of. Why is it locked? Ooh. So it's just been a lot of things been going on in my life, and most of my immediate families around here are not here, and the ones y'all in my way, and a lot of the ones that I've grown up when I was little, they are in Hong Kong, like my cousins, who I'm like, they're two brothers, and I'm like the middle child of them all, of the cousins, so we practically grown up since we were little. Every time I was little, like 2, 1 or 2, my mom had taken me back to Hong Kong to see my family. So, pretty much, yeah, all of them are over there, and my immediate family here in the U.S. are, they're not here. So those are my struggles. So, anyway, that's some little things about me. The other thing is, I had wanted to get this video out sooner, so sorry about this delay. I had been juggling going to school. I'm a veteran, so I use the GI Bill to go to school, and while also living my life and doing other errands and adult stuff. As I was getting ready, like, you know, record sooner, all of a sudden something interesting happened to me today. So let's go into this room real quick and see if there's a cutscene or not, but, like, you know, then I'll continue. Yes, there's probably is a cutscene. Okay.
This is it. We should find the cure somewhere nearby.
Bah, I do not like anything about this place.
This book's kind of like you, Vice.
Oh, aren't we clever? As if any mere tome could compare to the wonderment that is Grimoire Vice. Petrification is a fearsome power indeed.
So,
There's no end to this.
not to chit chat
Pages of this infernal
after I
book
whoop
are
his
sharp as
freaking
knives.
ass.
Guess you never learned that trick, huh?
I'm pretty sure magic don't work on him, that's why I'm bashing him. Yep, magic don't work. Well, my magic don't work. I'm gonna give your ass a beating though. Yay.
Oh no! I can't petrify it!
Let's go, Kainé. Whoop his ass.
Kainé!
And where have you been,
Lost. Where have you been?
Getting stomped by this thing. Help!
This foe's strength is beyond measure.
What do we do?
I am an arcane text, not some manual of combat. You are supposed to deal with such matters.
Let's
You
go.
guys run! I'll hold it off while you escape!
Emil will always be doing this.
That's Emil. He's the one who runs this.
Fuck, this book is a real asshole!
She's not even listening.
No.
She's too busy vomiting filth disguised as language.
You guys go! This is my fault!
Let's go.
I can't ask you to die for me!
My, aren't we the bold one? And yet I fear that would be a foolish course of action at this juncture.
And besides, we'd never let you do that.
Would you all please just shut the hell up?
What?
I'm just saying, if you bastards want to have a goddamn civilized discussion on the merits of bravery and sacrifice, we can do it later!
Is this your way of encouraging us?
Yes, yes it
We
is.
truly sunk to motivational speeches from a woman in her undergarments.
I'll take it.
I guess so.
Yeah, right, NieR? I'll take the encouragements from a woman in undergarments, please. Whoop his ass! Let's go. Time. That was the last hit. Whoop his ass.
Now!
Thank you.
Vice, this is it!
Research report on petrification. Well, well.
Oh no! This passage is written in some kind of code. We went through all this trouble to find it, and now...
Oh look, Jeeves is back.
Please allow me to handle this, Master Emil. I shall put all of my efforts into deconstructing this cipher. No matter how long it takes, I will not fail.
Sebastian.
Sebastian.
Ah, so the servant has a name after all.
Kind of like Kainé's name, Mr. Jeeves.
Emil, listen to me.
What is it, Kainé?
Your eyes are not a sin. Don't ever be ashamed of them. They're a vital part of you. Do you understand?
What's this? A shade? How did you...
This arm is an accursed weapon. I thought I would only need it until I had earned my revenge. Once that happened, I figured it was all over. But there's a reason I'm alive, that my arm is alive. And there's a reason for your eyes, too.
Kainé.
But listen, if this shade should ever...
No! Kainé. I promise I'll never give up, Kainé. But you can't give up either.
Well, we're off.
All right.
Hey, so Yona's sick, and she doesn't get out much. Do you think you might be able to send her more letters when you have the time?
I would be delighted, sir.
Goodbye, everyone. Thanks for everything.
Take care, Emil. I hope your eyes get better soon.
I saw you exchange some words with that Emil lad earlier. Hopefully it was nothing inappropriate for a young man of his age. Speak the truth, hussy.
Book? Shut up.
Yeah, calm down, Vice. We've got our hands on all the sealed verses now.
All that remains is to find this Grimoire Noir.
Then we can finally save Yona.
Shut it. See. The soundtrack is beautiful. This is one of my favorite tracks. I would keep on vibing and vibe out if you want to vibe with me, but I know that most of y'all want to continue on, so let's go.
Come back soon, okay?
It may take time. time, but I shall find a way to cure my master's eyes.
I swear. Well, yeah, so we gotta go return back to Yona. Yeah, so as I was mentioning about my own mental health, but like the other thing is like my escape from realism to paradise in some way, shape, or form is to, you know, play video games, watch TV shows and movies, travel or something like that. But, you know, gaming for sure. And yeah, sometimes it cuts, you know, it makes a cut. It makes me happy when I do game, and sometimes it's difficult when I have to try to wander off. And maybe I'll get to my comfort games and maybe those will do it. What do y'all like to do when y'all want to get to your comfort zone? Game, TV shows? What's your comfort thing to do? Well, that's a beautiful scenery. I usually zen out if I can when I go to walk out in nature or come across a lake, a beach. If I was near a beach, I'm kind of like 4 hours away from a beach currently. So anyway, back to the story before I got cut off and had to do the boss fight and they were talking. I guess we could zen out here. This is gonna be as zen out as it's gonna get for me. So I woke up this morning. I had a rather intense night, I could say. Something that made me feel like my old trauma came up, and then I felt like a little kid, and not the good kind where I felt like a little kid reliving some of his past traumas. So that was my feelings and emotions last night, and I had like a one-on-one with myself. That was, I called it a night and went to bed, and I took some time to go to bed. And then like after I got up really early. Usually I fight insomnia, and sometimes I have a hard time falling asleep at a decent time, and a lot of times I don't wake up until noon and then some. And so this morning though, I was talking to my boy Fuego, as in Fuego Beats, who I talk here and there about sometimes on my channel, and I have a podcast with him. It's his podcast, but he has been kind enough to incorporate with me in his podcast. Not great, it's a freaking cutscene. Oh yes, check out the beautiful scenery of this village. We already know what it looks like. What a bleary sight. Dismal, cloudy, shady day. Ah! We're gonna skip it right straight to Yona.
Yona, you need to lie down.
I know.
Alright, we're gonna come back. So, I don't generally wake up early, but I woke up early because Fuego's oldest son and oldest kid, he was going to play his first lacrosse game, and so I was like, all right, bet, I want to support your son, and I want to hang out with you, Fuego. So I geared up to wake up and go, and 9:30 I walk out, and looked around. I was like, yo, where's my car? And I'm over here waving my arms, pressing the freaking alarm button, honk honk. And I was like, I know my car is right there. So then my immediate thought was that like my apartment complex has this thing where like out of date tags or whatever, that they'll tow the car, right? And about a week or so ago, I had a out of date state inspection for my car. So my state does a state inspection. So it's also, besides your registration sticker on your license plate, we also got a sticker in the window to show the inspection of this from the state that is in good condition, right? And I was like, man, maybe like they done forgot and towing company mixed up. So I went into the office, but also not knowing that somehow, some way, like my roommate, like I guess like, you know, divine calling, he kind of felt my aura and it was going crazy. So I guess he somehow followed me not knowing, because I was hyper focused about where the hell's my car is, and I went straight to the apartment. Went to the office ladies, and then all of a sudden I was like, oh snap, my roommate is behind me. But anyway, I was like, hey, I think the towing company could tow my car. And the other lady was like, hey, yeah, we don't have any records, and nor did like the tower tow your the car, any cars. And the main lady was like, hold on a second, we'll check. So she gives a call, and then she looked at me and was like, yeah, you're gonna have to call the police. I was like, what the hell? And so so then pretty much soon after, I called the police, and immediately they're like, with your license plate number, we have not made a run to go get your car. So it boiled down to my car was stolen last night. And yeah, so that was like, wow, just truly wow. It was just like, that's crazy, bro. And y'all might ask, like, what is it? So it's an Infiniti G37 2009. I've owned it for like almost 3 years by this September. I've done enough to the car, you know. I made it look pretty. It's kind of pretty, you know. Got some things on it. So, but talked to the cop later on, you know, because filing a police report and shit. She mentioned that like 3 weeks ago in our area, they were going after the Kias and the Hyundais, and then this last week in our same apartment complex, they already grabbed another Infiniti. So it was just like, I guess they kind of scoped out and like all of a sudden like peeped it either last time or this time. And so and yeah, I kid you not, where I parked my car and where my apartment number and where I stay at is right next to the leasing office. And then come find out also, the leasing, like, not even the leasing office, not even the other side of the office, but the whole apartment complex ain't got no security cameras. I'm pretty sure that's going to be changing sometime soon, regardless if it's just in front of the leasing office or whatever. But I mean, this legit happened in front of the leasing office. That's kind of messed up. So yeah, man, that's all that's been going on in my life. It's just one thing after another. And like I said, my disconnect and my discord in my life has been just, I experienced so much here and so much there, and it's just like, yay, cool, what does the world have to reveal now? Yeah. And all I can say is that like my friends, they are really surprised how well I'm taking it, and I'm just like, I've always been very lackadaisical and chill in my life. And I think with the important people in my life being taken from me even more so, I seen that they were very much like, they always try to say like, oh, I saved up money for investments, or I did this for in the future, and then they were taken away relatively young. My mom was only 50. My dad was probably like 65, a few more years after her when she passed back in 2009. But they had so much more to live, and they couldn't, and I'm just like, in some way, shape, or form, you have to live for today. Like you can invest, you can make all the plans you want for tomorrow or for the next year, but sometimes it's just things just don't happen that way. But I think a lot has been taken from myself, but also taken from many of us, because I'm sure your stories are very, you know, as peaceful, as good as it is, can also be as turbulent as it is, and each and one of y'all has your own story. So I'm not saying I'm having worse situations than y'all, but you know, that's what I've been dealing with. So that's you know, I aspire to like not stress myself too much, try not to. So I'm just like, okay, yeah, this shit happened. Well, as much as my adrenaline rush is going on, and and everything, and my hormones are unregulated, regulated. I think that even then, yeah, I'm pretty upset. Yeah, I am angry. But I think that even once all said and done, I'm still gonna be like that. But I'm not gonna be explosive. I'm not gonna be pissed off or whatever. I will be, but I'm just like, what more can I do? And you know, I'm already upset, or it is what it is. But like, the car ain't coming back unless they find it or something like that or whatever. But I'm just like, what's done is done. I gotta live the best I can and still try to be happy. So here I am. Well, that's all I got for today. But if y'all want to chit chat, y'all want to talk to me, y'all want to tell me how y'all feel, what's going on with your life, let me know. If you like how I bantered and talked about my own experiences and whatnot in this episode, let me know. I still will be talking about mental health or trying to live the best way I can, and or asking how y'all are living. You know, then let me know too. I'm here to listen to your stories. We're all living and we're all trying to be blessed, happy, and loved. And I'm on this healing journey, and I hope y'all are healing with me. And can't wait to talk with y'all. Let me know what y'all thoughts are. With that, peace out.